Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, a couple minutes late. I haven't even had a chance to adjust my webcam yet. Oh, I just realized that. Let me get myself in the frame. Am I in the frame? This me? Hello? Hello, everyone. Okay. I need to get it down a bit more. No, that's too much down. Nooglin Tom, hello, everyone. Sorry. I was running a little bit late as is. So I needed to get going real quick, and then I turn on my computer, and I'm like, all right, let's go. And the Windows said it was cleaning. It was cleaning my computer. So Windows decided to do that for a couple minutes. So now we're just briefly late, but that's no problem. Because we have Nooglin to launch. I'll get chat here pulled up in one moment. Just got to make sure I'm all situated, get Discord open. I need to ping the people on my server. Okay, I'm live. Get this over here. Someone wants to be my friend. All right. Everyone, sorry, I'll check up with chat again in one moment. Nooglin round 2. Alright, how's chat doing? Hello. Hey, Blue Staff, welcome back. Lamp Eater, every time the clock is pushed back, take a shot. Oh my god, we'd be here. I wouldn't be alive. I'd liver failure would do me in. Alright, let's see if these guys are live. I cannot type. Last time was rather boring. Well, last time, yeah. Alright. Not live yet. Okay. Alright, I'm all situated then. I have another ping. Who pingling me? What pingling me? Alright, let me see if the Blue Origin stream is up on YouTube yet. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll just have to wait around. Alright, now I can say hi to everyone. Hello. I got 4 minutes to sleep. Woke up 20 minutes before my alarm. Found out that Starship goes perspective and decided to sleep until about an hour and a half ago. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan. Yeah, Starship. This is really this is a very accurate meme someone posted on my Discord here. This is very, and I saw this on Twitter too. You launch. No, you launch. No, you launch. I keep going back and forth. All these weathers, and then their valves not working, and then blah 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 blah. Always scrubbing. But it looks like there's a chance we get Nooglin this evening, or this morning, depending on what part of the world you're in, or this afternoon if you're in like Australia. I think it's afternoon in Australia. All right, so I guess we can start looking at the status of the launch. We don't have a Blue Origin stream yet, which should have started. Hey, Liam, welcome back. Which should have begun by now. So yeah. Here's TBH, I could have set my alarm later than usual by about 2 hours and still would be up before the launch. Earlier than normal, I gotcha. Yeah, afternoon in Australia. Hey, welcome, Goat Gamer. Yeah, Starship, I put up a stream for Starship. I did not have much confidence in it going today just because of weather down there in South Padre. And, Starbase, I guess. South Padre is the island next to it. And turns out I was correct. Thing done scrubbed because, you don't want to be launching in fog and wind and rain and rocks and things. 9:06 in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Pacific time zone might low-key be my favorite time zone. Life is always so much easier when I'm on the West Coast. Everything happens so much earlier in the day. So, like, by the time you wake up there, if you wake up at, like, 8, 9, 10 a.m., the whole world is already, like, going. The day is already started. So there's so much exciting things have happened. Versus if you're in Central time zone, or certainly East Coast, you're kind of waking up with the world, and it's like, oh boy. The morning's going to be boring, but the morning is never boring in the Pacific Coast. Good thing you're not a Formula One fan. Well, I guess, yeah, would that be just like crazy early because of Europe? I am not a Formula One fan, but like even sports, like American sports are usually in the evening, right? Or midday or evening, right? Football's usually middle of the day, and then basketball's usually a little bit later in the evening. So like if you're excited to watch like a football game, for example, that starts at, you know, maybe 1 p.m. East Coast time, it starts at 10 a.m. West Coast time. So you just get to wake up. You don't have to, you could just turn on your game and just, you're cruising. You don't have to wait around all day for it to start. Refresh, did it go live? Oh, I hit, no, yeah. Oh, we're live. Thank you, Werner. Oh, we have the fancy music. Alright, I think sound balancing is okay. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit down. Just because it's kind of loud for me. In Central Time, I don't mind waking up at 7 to 8 for races. Like getting out of the way early. Well, that's kind of the same argument I'm making with like the sports I watch in the U.S. because like football games start at usually 1 p.m. Eastern, so if you're on the West Coast, you can just get up at 10, watch it, and then basically have lunch, and then, you know, have basically half of your day completely free. I guess similar argument with F1. Round 2, let's go, let's go! Hardee's ad at the beginning. Hardee's pretty cool. What is Hardee's? I've heard that before. That's food, right? Yeah, food. You want some food? You want to go to some Hardee's? I don't think I've ever been to a Hardee's. That you can buy hamburgers and chicken. Okay, I don't like that. I'm going to mute it. Alright. Live webcast begins at T-minus 20 minutes. Did this say that for the last one? And was I just blind? Did it say that for the last one? Or is this new text? Well, let's find out. Oh, actually, I don't know if we can find out because... Oh, there's a clock! Oh, this is so much better than last time. Last time they refused to show a clock until, like... Well, I mean, last time was just a disaster for many reasons, but... wait, did they have this little text here last time? Does anyone remember? It's Carl Jr., but they are bipolar and gave me a different name in the East. And gave it a different name in the East. Is it actually... Well, I don't really know. Carl Jr. I've heard... These are names I've both heard. I'm not too familiar with the chains. You know... This is like a Chili's or an Applebee's, right? Okay, was this text here last time? It didn't... It wasn't. Okay. So this is new. Description. Check description of the Blue Origin video. Blue Origin stream. Because I'm on the website. This video player is... This video is being played through the website, so I don't have access to the description. You can check the YouTube description. Carry Blue Ring Pathfighter, live webcast for 20 minutes. Okay. So they're just going to skip a lot of the theatrics this time and just kind of get straight into the meat of things. Because last time they were doing a whole roundabout sort of telling stories, introducing people, you know, showing crowds of like 20 people gathered. Yeah, Blue Origin, woohoo, rise, let's go. We're just gonna go straight. We're gonna skip the appetizer. Just go straight into the entree for this launch. Going straight into the meat and potatoes. We don't need the little kind of ritual at the beginning. You think scrubber launch? I've heard that recovery weather is a concern, so we'll see. I don't want to have the clock be as much of a mess. That's really, if they're gonna scrub it, just scrub it. I don't want to keep like. If you guys were here last time, it would go like 35. It would count down to 10 minutes and go back up to 35. Count down to 10, go back up to 35. Count down to blah blah blah. It was a disaster. It was like horrible. So I'm hoping this time they can be so. But actually, I was watching the NSF stream earlier today, and just a little bit before I started my stream, and I have a mint in my mouth. It's very good. And they made some interesting observations. Basically, what they believe is that the T clock at about T-1 hour goes into a hold, or the I guess the L clock. No, the T clock. The T clock goes into a hold at L minus about 1 hour, or T minus 4 minutes, and it goes into a hold. So the T clock will. So basically, what I'm trying to say is during the entire duration of 2 days ago, the events of 2 days ago, I was basically at a T minus 4 minute hold. So this clock is like sort of trying to show like an L minus time. So the T clock, and this is actually kind of what I was wondering about on stream. I was like, why don't they just like do a hold like most rockets do? So what it seems like is happening is they actually are, and this clock is just kind of more of a for the public kind of a clock, like a hey, we're going to be launching around here. But the T clock, the internal Blue Origin T minus clock, was basically pegged at what we believe to be 4 minutes during the entire process. So the way this will work, I think, is terminal count starts at T minus 4. So basically everything that happens before T minus 4 is not exactly the best indicator or the most accurate. So I think like at T minus 10 they do like a weather brief, and then later on they're doing they do a poll, and sometime around there you'd press for flight, and then once you get to T minus 4 is I think when they actually decide whether or not to really proceed. All right, let me catch up on chat here. Recreation this in KSP. I have some videos on Nooglin in KSP. I have several actually. I think I have a build tutorial, one of me flying it. I think I have a few others of me doing somewhere. I made a recent video about Project Jarvis, or a patent. Applebee's on the other hand is pretty good. I really like Applebee's. Haven't been there in a while. Oliver, hello. All I remember is that I woke up at 3 a.m. last time and watched it scrub on attempt 1. Yeah, so much fun. Think scrubber launch? I hope launch. Yeah, it is good to see you, Werner. Possible, yes, I just have you ever played Half-Life before? I have not. Is this what ULA does? Yeah, SpaceX kind of does it with Starship. They stop at, they have the 40-second hold. I don't remember if SLS does or not. It has windows and stuff with the moon, but they wouldn't be instantaneous. Need to borrow 3K if you got it? I mean, I got it, but it's not for sale. Unless you're paying me back with interest. In which case, maybe. Alright, I got caught up. Look at that. My chat's active. I'm actually mad at SpaceX. They delayed the launch tomorrow. I'm not. Pay you back 1K. So anyways, you want me to gift you 2K? I think we're gonna pass on that. I don't know. I'm gonna give you 0.02 cents. Yeah. Well, that'd be worth like literally zero if we were in one of those countries that got rid of the penny. Okay. Yeah, about the scrub. I mean, if you look at the weather. NSF posted a picture of the weather. You could see the weather on any of the live cams. The weather was horrible. If they would have launched today, we would have seen like nothing. I mean, the onboard cameras would have start to change stuff. I'm finishing here. We would have seen onboard stuff, but you basically wouldn't have been able to see the launch. So I'm glad it's tomorrow. And there's a catch too, right? So you wouldn't be able to really see the catches very well at all. Well, We're just going to be staring at this screen for the next 20 odd minutes, so that's exciting. Yeah. I low-key want Nooglin to scrub. No. I'm gonna finish chewing, sorry. I'll finish that thought with some water, sorry. The reason I want Nooglin to scrub, I prefer the screen to the host. They weren't that bad. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that the Blue Origin. I think it's pretty clear that the Blue Origin streams are designed to be a little bit more kind of, you know, public facing, publicly accessible to a wider audience than the SpaceX ones. I mean, the SpaceX ones are still, you know, pretty, I guess, general is the word. They really get into that many, you know, crazy details. But the Blue Origin ones, like, they really are pretty surface level with their streams. They're very kind of well produced, very corpo-y, very corpo-speaky, and they don't really talk about things that really matter. I mean, they seem to be designed for people who don't really know what Nooglin is or what rockets are, really, which is, you know, reasonable. Probably most of the people that are watching the Blue Origin streams aren't crazy space nerds like us. Anyway, let me finish up my thoughts. So, if Nooglin scrubs today, and they can do a 24-hour recycle, and they can launch it tomorrow, that would be awesome, because that would mean, because if Starship goes off at 4 p.m. and then Nooglin would go off at midnight, in that same time zone, that'd basically be like a 6-hour difference, a 7-hour, 8-hour difference. It's kind of a lot, actually. That'd literally only 8 hours between Starship and Nooglin. That is like crazy how close that would be. And I think that'd just be awesome, because right now, if they hit this window at the start of the window, it'd be 14 hours between Starship and Nooglin, but it'd only be 8 hours if they were to do the other thing, which would be Q. Are you going to once Can Space Agency come out? Hey, Kiwi. I have a feeling Nooglin will be scrubbed. Yoshi, you think so? I think maybe. I think 50-50 today. Honestly, I think the primary concern would be recovery weather, to be honest. I think if anything scrubs it, it'll be that. Are you going to be back to consistent upload once Kitten Space Agency comes out? So, I've been kind of monitoring how that KSA, and it seems to be getting pretty decent interest within YouTube. So I'm thinking it would be foolish of me not to, you know, from a monetary, financial standpoint. I haven't been following the development all that close. I don't really know too much about the game, to be honest. Once they get close, I have no idea when it's going to release. I always assumed it'd be at least several years away. But, you know, if it looks cool, I probably will. And maybe, you know, we'll see. I would like to. Let's say the goal would be for me to make videos on KSA. I'm not entirely sure it'll happen because I might just be lazy, but I think a good chance that I will. I think I'd say probably 75%. 75% chance there will be many KSA videos. Most ambitious space mission of the 2020 decade. Well, I mean, it's hard to know what will launch later in the decade. I mean, you could say Dragonfly, which is supposed to launch in like 2028. Yep, that's the right name. That's the Titan probe. Expected to launch 2028. That would be up there. Mars sample return would be up there if that is able to happen. In theory, Artemis 3 is supposed to happen in this decade, which would be, you know, the return to humans on the moon. If SpaceX can get a Starship, and even an uncrewed Starship, out to Mars this decade, would probably be close to, would be on the, you know, pretty high on the list. So yeah, I think my answer would be Artemis 3, Starship Mars, or Dragonfly would be my three options. If Nooglin gets pushed to tomorrow, then it's once again Starship and Nooglin on the same day for me. Yeah, it would be for me too. I mean, well, it's exactly midnight, so kind of the same day is the opening of the window. But I mean, hitting the opening the window is tough, so we'll see. What a turn of events. Starship might be after Nooglin. It might. I'm doing the exact same things I did on Flight 5 in the watch party. Really? Q. Band. Since the past time. Yeah, probably better than whatever music Blue Origin has. What do they have going here? Yeah, it's okay. They're on the same day as me. Yeah, if you're on, if you're in the U.S. and you're on Mountain or Pacific time, then Nooglin and Starship are the same day. It's kind of exciting. I haven't felt as much hype about Starship Flight 7 this time around, or the Starship Flight as I have U.S. East Coast. Well, then they're not on the same day. Oh, yeah, you mean now. Never mind, yeah. Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, you're talking about now because 1 a.m. and then it'd be 5 p.m. for you. Yep. I was thinking we were still talking. Nope, yeah, okay. Anyway. What was I talking about? You made me... Gosh darn, lost my train of thought. Oh, I was talking about hype. So Starship Flight 7, I'm not as excited about Starship Flight 7. I guess it's because Starship launch is starting to feel routine. I mean, I had the same feeling about Flight 6. I mean, Flight 5, the hype was crazy because of the catch and stuff. And hopefully we'll see another catch this time. Don't abort to... Was it abort to... booster offshore abort was the call out. So hopefully, and obviously Block 2 flying for the first time is going to be really exciting. And Flight 8 will be the big one. Maybe not the big one. Flight 5 was kind of the big one. But if they go for a ship recovery for Flight 8. But obviously this one is pretty big. I mean, this is probably, the biggest flight since Flight 5, or the most important one if it's successful. This would be a major step forward, with payload deployment and obviously Block 2 ship, and we'll see if we can finally solve the burn-through problems, and hopefully a second ship landing, that first reused engine. I was talking about water review, right? Except this time listen to them live jamming instead of the studio version because I only have one jammy studio synth album. 15 hours of line jamming on their most cool. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you got some tunes going. Glad you got some tunes. I am sitting in silence right now. Maybe I'll turn that on. Man, I don't like listening to that. I don't know. It distracts me a little bit. Because it's not that good. It's okay. Look at that. We're doing the exact same thing we were doing on the last stream. Just talking about nothing while Blue Origin kind of does stuff. Imagine a Starship and Nooglin. Imagine a Starship and Nooglin Clipper. Oh, you're talking, Jarvis. Yeah, I remember, because it also might be called Clipper. Docking, that would be Q. I don't think it'll happen. Why are we getting stutters again today? Why is that happening? It's not happening that much, but every couple minutes there's like a little stutter here. I don't know, it's funny because we just got in the mail today, we got an advertisement for a new ISP that just installed some fiber in our area. So we have options. We can switch our ISP if we'd like. And I don't know. I like our ISP, but these last two streams, it's been struggling a touch. It's not like the internet's been going out, but we've been getting these kind of flashes for that it'll just die for like 10 seconds and come right back. And it also kind of messes me up when I'm trying to play Madden, because darn kicks me out of my game when that happened. Is Jarvis seen a thing, or do they just patent it so no one else could? There's a lot of speculation about the patent. I mean, it's not like the patent is really all that unique. It's not like the patent is going to stop other people from doing it, because it is like quite literally the exact same design as Stoke Space's Nova rocket. So I don't think it's really stopping anyone. And besides, I think Stoke Space was doing the design before them. Maybe not. I mean, Jarvis has been rumors for a long time. Anyway, one of the theories about the patent is just trying to it's basically just a red herring. They're just companies patent random things just to kind of throw off the competition. So maybe that's what's happening. They're trying to, you think you're turning left, but oh, we're turning right, and we're making a Starship clone. Maybe that's what they're really doing. I think they just maybe patented, something they're thinking about just in case, why not keep all of our bases covered. The way I heard Jeff talk about, and I've said this several times before, the way I heard Jeff talk about potential second stage reuse on Tim Dodd's tour, The Everyday Astronaut, he didn't seem that kind of optimistic or excited about it, so I think it'll be a long time off if they ever actually do it. One jammy song, the one I'm listening to right now, is the one song they never jam on for some reason. Interesting. They tried to patent drone ship landings even though it's been a thing in sci-fi for decades. Joe Barnard is playing Subway Surfer. Oh yeah, I saw he was streaming these. Hard not to like Joe Barnard. Maybe is there like a free Subway Surfer? Like a web version? Is he streaming on YouTube or is it on BPS or is he on Twitch? X, I don't think I imagine he's not streaming on X. Or is he streaming as like Joe Barnard, not under? Or is he not even streaming and am I just imagining? No, he's on his personal account. His personal account. I don't even know this existed. How is he? Oh, is he not playing on? Oh, there's Subway Surfers. And Lampier, when drone ship. What movie, or I guess show or book? Who had drone ship landings in sci-fi? I'm not saying that's not a thing. I'm just curious. I haven't heard about that before. Is it was it an actual realistic concept, or is this just your just like a floating spaceport? Some old Soviet movie? The Soviets they were thinking about that? I want to see if I can get Subway Surfer up. If I can play, there's some web version. SubwaySurferGame.io. Maybe I can play some Subway Surfer. I think I can. Yo, there's ads.
Tens of millions of roofs across America.
How do I? Okay, we have to listen to that. Sorry.
Tens of millions of
we have to listen to it twice.
Across America are failing, wearing out decades early, and.
Okay. Can I play Subway Surfer? I think I can play Subway Surfer. Oh, how old am I? Oh, there it is. Oh, that might be copyrighted. That might be copyrighted. Uh-oh. 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 How do I mute? Ah, that might be loud too. Mute. Just there. Okay. This is really laggy, Subway Surfer. Hold on here. While we wait. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't. It moved on me. Here. I've seen a Soviet airliner fly once. Well, in real life. That's pretty cool. You could Family Guy clips. If anything is copyrighted, that definitely is. Mute button on the tab. Oh yeah, I could have just done that. Oh my God, we have more ads again.
Hey, I'm Robbie, a driver recruiter with ATS. I work.
Wait. Oh no, double sound. All right, Subway Surfer. Oh my God, this is so laggy. Well, am I just this bad at? I'm clicking it. Oh, I got it. This is so bad. This version of Subway Surfer sucks. Oh my God. Ah! 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 Oh, I'm doing it! I'm playing Subway Surfer. Played on Pokey, it runs better. What's Pokey? Is that one of these online game sites? It was just the first thing that came up when I Googled it. I'm actually doing okay. This is where I jumped way too early. Oh, I did it. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So I played on Pokey. Is that of less? Oh, here's Pokey. Oh, I know this website. This browser does not support. What do you mean? I've used this plenty of. Okay, well. Maybe I should just play Family Guy clips. Alright, let me check Blue Origin YouTube versus Blue Origin on the website and see. Oh, that one's this one is delayed. We're gonna switch back to YouTube here. This one's like 30 seconds ahead. Alright, I think we're close enough that for 7 more minutes we'll wait for them to come online. Fun stream, thanks. I want more Robbie. What's Robbie? Probably running on run one server. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Some dude paid for as like a server sitting in his room. Oh, the ad, yeah. See, I can keep track of things. Was he the roofing guy or the other guy? I don't even remember what the other ad was for. My hand was just like on the click button. I don't know if I'll need either of their services. I mean, he was like at a dealership, wasn't he? I think he was selling cars. Unless I'm just making that up. Dinos. Oh, we got some dinos. Alright, Blue Origin, what kind of music you got here? Stock music. Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. How'd the basketball game go? Ooh, did we win? Aw, we lost. About 1 point. Doot, 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 doot. I have the Subway Surfers theme stuck in my head now. What are my thoughts on the TikTok ban? I am not in favor of it. I don't think it makes sense to ban TikTok, and I don't think we should. I don't think we will, because Mr. Beast is gonna buy. Just kidding. No. I think if it gets banned, it's gonna be banned for like 2 days. I think the incoming administration would reverse the ban. So it might get banned for it might get banned on Sunday. I don't remember the exact date the ban goes into effect. I think it might be the 19th, which is obviously a very strategically planned date. So I think it might be like off the App Store for like 1 day on Sunday and then come back because on Monday or Tuesday. Right now, if you go on Polymarket, the odds of TikTok getting banned is 61%. So this would be at all, I think. So even a 1 second ban would trigger that. So yeah, not a fan of it, and I don't think it'll be permanent. I think it's possible. I know Kevin O'Leary is very interested in buying it. I know Elon has been, I think, approached. I don't think he wants to buy it. I think people asked him to. And I think Mr. Beast is excited. It's just kind of a joke. I mean, it's like, honestly, Mr. Beast does not need to be buying TikTok. That's just silly. Tried to ban TikTok in 2019. Yeah, it's funny how the dude who wanted to ban TikTok in 2019 now wants to unban it now. It's kind of funny. He can't afford it anyway. The day before the inauguration. Yeah, which is weird. He can't afford it. Well, I think Mr. Beast, I think he'd be more of like a figurehead kind of the deal. I think it'd be a bunch of just like rando billionaires who are actually doing it. I think maybe Mr. Beast in his own right is a billionaire. Not a big billionaire, but like a 1 billionaire, roughly. So I think, he'd contribute some financially, but I think he'd be more just kind of like the face of the whole thing. Maybe he'd be CEO, maybe he'd be more just like the guy. President, more paperwork to sort. Yeah, I mean, the whole situation's kind of weird. The Supreme Court also has to decide. They're supposed to. I mean, they should probably hurry up. There's only like 2 more days until the thing friggin', the ban goes into effect. Meow. Hey, Wuffy. You call it beast talk? You probably would call it beast talk. Ugh. Why is this our world now? Why in 2024 did influencers just become like crazy people? Mr. Beast buying TikTok is very reminiscent of like friggin' Talk to a, like, come on, make videos, man, or stick to your meme. We don't need you buying TikTok. Elon would call it X Talk. No, he wouldn't even call it X. He'd just call it X probably, and everyone would be very confused because they need to own two things called X. But he would do it anyway because he's just that into X. Like, I mean, SpaceX is already XAI. I get maybe call it X Talk. Call it X Videos. Yeah, that'd be a great name. You would have Lunchly Prime and Feastable ads. Yeah, God, the people. Imagine Logan Paul owning TikTok. Ugh, one shudders at the thought. I don't know why I keep drinking them out. The UI would be blue and red. It would. It would. I don't think that'd be terrible. I don't really care what the UI of TikTok would be. I don't use TikTok. Having a fun Starship game. Is it the Starship Landing Simulator video game thing? Could it be? Could it be? Possibly. Is there another one we don't know about? There's also the one SpaceX made. If there's another one, that'd be cool to check out. KSP. Simple Rockets, or what's it called now? Main thing is the algorithm. Yeah, and China's obviously. Oh no, but you piece of garbage. Juno, oh, yeah, okay, it is. Yeah. Well, seems very reminiscent of yesterday, or yes, 2 days ago. I don't like this. It's called Starbase Sim. Yeah, Juno New Horizons. Yeah, that's what it's called. Starbase Sim. Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I know about that. It's time to take a shot. Why I have a TSA ad right now. I do not. Of all the things that I'd want to get an ad for, the TSA is probably the last organization I'd want serving me an ad. TSA can go. They can go. Do something to themselves. It's like the booster catch, but for ship. Yeah, you're talking about Starbase. Starship Sim? Starbase Sim? Are you talking about... Are you talking about the mobile game? Because there was a mobile game made by the guy who made X-Plane, Austin... something? I want to say Austin Bernard, but that is definitely not correct. X-Plane Starship. Yeah, we need to take a shot. What's that guy's name, the guy who makes X-Plane? Something Austin, or Austin something. Austin Meyer, that's his name. Huddle. She's called Starship Sim. Interesting, I'll look at it. I'll have to look at it. You played? Oh, cool, Werner. Why are we see if we have any official... Why can't they just give us information? Why can't they just be a little more... At least they're not resetting the clock. I don't know which is... I don't know... Yeah, they forgot their lucky item. Yeah, I forgot about that exciting slide they put up. By Austin Explains, yeah. Please launch chef, I want to sleep too. I don't know which is better. Them just putting a hold up for an indeterminate amount of time and not actually showing anything on stream, or what they did the other day, which was just let it count and then reset it, and then let it count and then reset it, even though they were just in a hold the whole time. I don't know which is better. I think this is probably better, because we don't get the false hope. It's just always bad. And one second it'll start ticking again. I played some with Simple Plans back in the day. So did I. A lot of fun. I might need to bust out the Subway Surfer or the Family Guy clips or something, because there's just zero stimulation going to be happening at all for an indeterminate amount of time. I wish Blue Origin would put out some sort of a post explaining. Maybe this is like a 3-minute hold, a 4-hour hold, Starship, is it free, and how do I access it? We can try that. You can give me a link or something. I see, when I see Starship Sim, something comes up, but it's like Star Trek, not like Starship SpaceX. So help me out. Gives me time to complete homework. There you go. Just got Dev Parallax to do graphics for Juno. Oh, cool. Parallax is a good mod. Starship game SpaceX. I don't see it. I mean, I see SpaceX's game. Just time to catch the stream. Yeah. Welcome to the exciting events of the day, which is just waiting around. I have a half hour until I gotta go do something. Someone that launched by then. Hopium. That is some hardcore hopium, because I mean, if you have to leave in a half hour, they basically have to launch now, because the launch takes like 10 minutes. So, play Starbase. Yeah, that costs money, doesn't it? Just came back from school. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you had a good day at school. Just search Starbase, Starship Sim, and scroll down. Okay. I'm on page 2 now. Man, I don't think this game is real. Just post a link if you can. Yes, just link me if you can. What will happen after the launch? Hopefully we all clap and cheer and I don't know what you mean what happens after the launch. I mean like you're saying after everything? Or are you asking like about the like ascent profile? I mean, because it'll launch and then 3 minutes later stages will separate and then first stage will continue, or, second stage will continue onto orbit. First stage will probably crash and then second stage will get into orbit. And I got a link. Link. I have never... Let's see what we got here. I got a white screen. It's not even full screening. Sometimes this could be a Chrome issue. Let me try. I've had some weird issues with browser games on Chrome. Let me just go to the Forbidden Land and try Edge. Mechazilla IO. I have played so much Mechazilla IO. I don't think I could. Here it is. Oh, cool. Look at this. Starship. I have never heard of this game before. How is no one ever... Can I? Here we go. Let's see here. I'll put this guy down here. All right, so we can keep an eye on the clock. I guess I can even go all the way over here. So really... Okay, how does this work? What were your thoughts on the first stage arrowing? That's actually one of the things... Actually, I'm glad you asked, Object, because that's one of the things I am most excited for in the entire Nooglin architecture, is to see how that... basically see how the aerodynamics of the booster work, because it's very different than how SpaceX does it. Is there a payload? There is, like Blue Ring, some weird small internal new Blue Origin. It was going to be Escapade, but they delayed and missed their window, so... Mission timeline, apparently this is a planned 30-minute T-20 hold. This is a planned hold. Looks fun. It's hard. Oh, well, let's see how I do. I'm just going to quickly browse Twitter here to see if we have any updates. Well, I mean, last time Eric Berger was the best source of news for... We're ending a hold, countdown T-20 seconds for BE4 chill, new T0 forthcoming. Okay, so this seems like it's kind of planned. They were just kind of working through things, and a little updated T0 when they get to it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything is going wrong. I think this is all just kind of, there's some built-in extra time for them to, no rush, because, you know, they have a 3-hour, 4-hour window. Simulator in Python for class teacher. Oh, that sounds super cool. I'd be more than happy to, if you find a way to send it. Okay, how do I play this game? Okay, I assume this is how I control. Okay, is there a way to, okay, that's throttle. Oh, I have to, okay. Oh my god, this thing is actually kind of wobbly. Okay, how do I turn off Sunten incoming? Yeah. Okay, how do I know how much fuel I have? I don't want to be downrange anymore. I want to be, okay, I'm going to throttle down and try and slow down here. Oh, fuel, 200 tons, okay, and I can see TBR, okay. That information up top is actually very useful. Oh, downrange. Can I, oh, that's how you turn off engines, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go, I'm going to get up to like 7-ish kilometers. Turn off another engine, we'll go full thrust. I'm going to try and keep ourselves, this is actually pretty fun. We have our acceleration and our speed. Okay, it's hard to control just the one engine. I want to try and get back closer to... Okay, now we're descending. So I want to see if I can just get a little less downrange distance. Okay. Number 3 off. Number 2 off. Okay, all my engines are off. Fins on. Okay. Alright, we're in the belly flop. Oh god, pitch up. Oh boy. We're not really translating much. Like, look, I'm pitched. Oh my god, I might not be balanced correctly. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Okay, we're pitching up. We're pitching up. Oh, we're in the. Oh no. Oh god, I overdid it. I'm just trying to correct our horizontal distance, our downrange distance, and it's very difficult with. Okay, we need to keep the nose up because look, we're 250 meters away from the pad. And we're only 3 kilometers up. Okay, we gotta get moving backwards here. We really gotta start moving backwards. Okay, we're moving. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna land this first try, watch. Watch me. Okay, we gotta start slowing down our speed here. We're getting close to the pad. Start moving forward a little bit here and just starting to straighten it out. And 1, 2, 3, light. Light. Oh god, we're coming down on the... Ah! Oof, that was an SN9 right there. Black box. Is this like my... Oh, look at this. This is really cool. Can you go to orbit in a game? I don't know. This is my first time playing it. There's autopilot. Yeah, I don't want to use that. I'm too cool for autopilot. I want to do it manually. Okay, so this was our speed. Okay. Yeah, so this is when we... Okay, interesting. So I guess this is when we went, this is our ascent, and then we slowed down, we came to basically 0. This is when we cut our engines and we accelerated into the belly flop, and then here's where we crashed. There's our acceleration, propellant, angle, look at that. Oh, here's our dynamic pressure, altitude. All right, let me try that again. I think I can get it second try. How do I restart? Quite rapid. And was it scheduled though? I don't scheduled. It's more, I say anticipated. I wouldn't say getting it actually on target is gonna be really difficult. But let's see. What is this game? I honestly don't know. It's called like Starbase Simulator. It was sent. It's on my Discord server. If you join that, you can see the. You can see it. There's a link to it. Saying hold. Yep, I saw. I mentioned it. Alright, I'm not going to touch any, I'm not going to do any translation just because I want to keep my horizontal distance as low as possible, and then I'm going to cut all 3 engines at once. It's not realistic, but I want to keep our downrange distance as low as possible. You landed it? Oh, good job, Ian. Good job. Focused on homework. Hey, that's good. Good study habits, Falcon. Alright. I just want to see if we can burn a little bit more propellant because we were kind of heavy that last one. I guess I can dump fuel, but the problem with dumping fuel is I don't know if this is going to dump all my fuel or just enough, you know, or dump everything but my header tanks because I want my header tanks obviously full. Alright, let's cut the engines here and let's try dump fuel. Okay, just going to stop dumping when we have header tanks. Alright, now we're coasting. I don't really, I guess I have RCS I can turn on. If that is, R does turn on RCS. Just a bit of fuel, okay. Getting the downrange distance is probably the hardest part. Oh, now we're leveling out here. Okay, now we're descending. Okay, now we're gonna get into the belly flop here. Let's get the nose up and establish ourselves on a belly flirp. Okay, we are really nose diving right now. Hello, can we pitch up? Stop dumping fuel. I wonder if that was causing us to have issues. Okay, this is not good. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. We're way too low here. I don't think we'll be able to make it back to the pad. Because we are 600 meters away and we're only 6 kilometers up. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to have to basically fly like this all the way back. Oh, Lampier, this is the Python game? Okay, I'll have to try that out. Okay, after I get a successful landing, I'll do your game. If Blue Origin isn't ready by then. Okay, get the nose down. Okay, I'm going to light at about 1.5 kilometers because I tried lighting last minute last time and it clearly did not work. Okay, fine tune. It's hard to look at my downrange distance and my altitude because I have to keep bouncing between both. Okay, okay, okay. This is looking good actually. I can actually light later because my vertical speed is so much lower. Okay, okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, light. Up, 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 up. Oh god, oh, we're SN9ing. Oh, I didn't realize how much power I'd have. We're SN9ing, but that's fine. We can turn an engine back on. We can turn a third engine on. And, okay, we're down to 2 engines. Where's the pad? Oh my god, throttle down, throttle down. Oh my god. Okay, I have the propellant if I want to just kind of mess around here. Okay, okay. Oh my god, this thing is kind of hard to control. Do I want to go to the left? I think I want... No, I want to... oh, I'm 200... Oh god, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead! Ugh! Okay. Let me try your game out. I lied when I said... I wanted to do this first. Okay. Open it in Spider or something. Do I even have... Let's see if this works. I don't think this will work. I don't think I have Spider. Do I? Rip, I don't think I do. What else can I open it in? Help me. I'm not much of a coding expert. Laptop. I do have that. Yep. I know what I'm doing. No, not that console. Wrong console. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Allow me to fail at technology. I sort of know what I'm doing. Sort of. Sorry, one moment. mode says 10-15 level landing. Still blew up. Rip. No, it's been so long since I've used Python. I need to remember what weird stuff happened because I used it for a video a few months ago and I had similar issues. Because I think something about Python being not installed in the same drive as Windows, I think might be potentially the might be something potentially I might just fail at this. I'm not good enough at computers. Yeah. In the interest of making this not painful stream, it is added to your path environmental. Is this something about how to do Python? Because what is environmental variable? I am lost. One thing I don't know how to do is the program. Fortunately, I know basics, but I'm not really much of a... Okay, nothing new from Blue Origin. I'll try one more of these, and then maybe the power of the Force will beam me the information as to how to get Python working. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Sounds quite rough. Well, didn't SN10 land at like 10 meters a second? And granted, SN10, you know, blew up, but... Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. I might dump fuel while I ascend. That might just be what I do, and we'll keep it down to around. Did it again? Good job, bravo, my friend. We'll take the propellant down to about 100 tons, and then we'll kill the engines and transition into a belly flurp. I think this time I should probably actually intentionally offset myself a little bit in terms of downrange distance, just so you can select scenario. Oh, I can. That's cool. Okay, what are we? 100 tons here. I'm gonna try the autopilot actually, because I'm not good enough. Auto land. Okay. Let's see this do its magic. So this thing's just gonna beat the game for me basically. Let's see what happens here. Alright, we're still going up. We're about to hit our apoapsis. Blue Origin really be taking their time? Yeah, they do be. They definitely do be. They do be. All right, we're descending. Autopilot has command of the vehicle. They're doing their thing. I don't know how much exciting commentary to add. We're descending. Ah, Blue Origin, why can't you just... Why is this such a mess? Why can't they just launch their vehicle? Starship hits the top of their windows. It didn't the first time, so, you know. And it actually doesn't always, you know. Blah. Let's see if ISF has anything to say. Sending through 12 kilometers here. Likely not a long hold. Okay, according to NSF, although it's been like 15 minutes now, so been like 20 minutes now actually, so I don't know what definition of a long hold is. Maybe something broke again. Maybe another valve broke or froze, or maybe freaking ice. Eric Berger, 4 minutes ago. I think Nooglin is happening tonight, y'all. Thank God. Okay, so at least that's confidence from Berger is always good because that means they're probably gonna have a launch attempt tonight. Wrong button. Free bird. All right, let's see the autopilot land this thing. Jeff needs to shine his head. Yeah. Well, what was people joking about yesterday? That he was in the bathroom? They kept laying it because Jeff couldn't get out of the bathroom in time. I like to think that was the reason. And they just made up the ice thing as a distraction. No, why do we have a couple? No, stop stuttering. Stop it. Stop it. I'm dropping frames here. I'm dropping frames. Okay, it may have stopped. My internet may have unkilled itself. Okay, I think we're good. According to Blue Origin, tweet us for BE4 chillin'. What does that mean? If it means what conventionally engine chill means, they're going to flow propellant. Oh, I only have 12 tons of fuel. I just realized that. Is that all I need? You're 1 kilometer downrange, you're cooked. I think 100 meters is what you want, apparently, according to this thing. So, anyway, sorry. If it's anything like traditionally what engine chill means on rockets, they're going to be flowing some propellant through the engine lines. You know, through. I don't know if the BE4, which I honestly should. I don't know if it uses any sort of regenerative cooling. It probably does around the nozzle. So their flow propellant through there. Their flow propellant through the turbo pumps of the engine. And the purpose of that is just basically get the temperatures all in order. Just basically pre-cool the engine. I'm totally not paying attention as this thing is about to do a beautiful landing burn. Look at that. It's basically to pre-chill the engine just so there isn't any sort of... That thing is like landing on the build site. But okay, I guess if that's what you want to do. Oh, maybe that's the build site supposed to be in the background. Oh, I got it. Makes sense to me. Anyway, the point is that... oh, there's a little deluge going. Oh, that's so cool. Little fire suppression water thing. So the point of pre-chilling the engine is just so that when you actually flow the propellants through it, you're not kind of shock cooling the metal components and potentially causing damage. What's the height? For the landing burn, it was like 600 meters it started. That was so beautiful. Yeah, I wish I could do it like that. Scenarios. Where do I go for scenarios? Scenario presets, landing burn. Okay. What does this mean? Booster sep? What is the what? Random failure. I can get an engine failure. 11. What does this even mean? Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, something happened. You press configure. Oh, whoa. Okay. What are these numbers supposed to mean? Well, I just blew up. Okay. Landing burn again. Oh God. Well, oh Jesus. What is that supposed to? What? Okay. How am I even supposed to? Okay, I have one engine. I'm throttled like all the way down. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is me landing. Oh God, this thing is hard to control. That was an explosion. That was kind of a hard landing, but that really. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, Jesus, praise the Lord for a soft. Okay, this is actually a good throttle setting. We're coming down very gently here. Now we're just hovering. Now we're climbing. Go down. Oh my God, I'm like Dutch rolling a rocket right now. Ah, don't blow up. Oh. This thing is very sensitive to exploding. Okay, cut one engine. Throttle it to about here. Kill the translation. Cut it one more time. Okay, right here, just hold it. Okay, one more cut. Hold it. Okay, we're coming down. We're coming down too fast. This is going to blow up. Oh, thank God. Hey, Bobby. I don't like this whole time adding thing, and time's supposed to go down. I think this is a good sign, because it was at a T-minus 20-minute hold for like 20 minutes, and then it just went up to T-minus 30, and it's actually counting. So, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this will be like last time, and it'll just keep... But, like, maybe because they're adding the hold, maybe... I don't know. I'm thinking this is a little bit more optimistic for a launch. We do before flip. There isn't a before. Oh, here's before flip. Yep. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay, so I'll throttle the. Why do I have an engine on? I don't want an engine on. Turn off. How high am I? Oh, I got flip. Turn on. Turn. I did. Okay. Microsoft help. Oh, rip. We're gonna bye. Before flip. Okay. So we flip about 650. 1, 2, 3 engines on. Flip maneuver. Okay. Down to 1 engine. Here, I guess we kind of flipped a little. Oh, we're going like 600 meters. So quick poo break. TMI, mate. TMI. Let me try actually. Jeez, why does it save my engines? No, not landing barn. I'm just gonna actually wait until. Oh, this is. I need to restart. Oh, I just knocked my earbud out. Gotta leave. Ooh, rip. Oh, right into Star Hopper. I'm gonna try and wait to flip until. Yeah, I see that like weird camera change that happens. Why are the fins not active? Because I think we're going slow enough. Look at that. I can oh, you can actually just about save it. Okay, interesting. So I guess that was a little bit too aggressive. So at like maybe 350 we'll do it. Don't have fin control. Auto land fail. Okay, and here, let's do it. Oh, perfect. Okay, now we're no SN9. Okay, hard to not be too aggressive with that flip. Downrange 3 kilometers. That's a little bit far, bro. I might want to work it in a little bit closer. Oh god, I got a light. Now down to 1. Now, oh my god, it's SN9s. Flame end's supposed to be down. Yeah, it might. That might be a good. That might be a good rule of thumb to follow. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing aerobatics, not landings. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. Light, I guess 3. Here we go. Now we're gonna be climbing again. This is actually really hard to control. Okay. Now we straighten it out, and then we very gently coast back to the landing. Right here. And this might be too hard of an impact. It might blow up. Oh, come on! That was rigged. I'll get this probably this time. Maybe I'm being too confident. Let me try throttling down a little bit. I'll only light 2 engines. See if we can get a little bit more control. Okay, 1, 2, here we go. Very gentle flip, and then we correct it. Don't SN9 on me. Don't SN9. 2 engines, now down to 1 engine. A little bit more thrust, and... Oh, come... You have to land this thing, like, actually perfectly. That's actually a scam. Actually a scam. Okay. That's fine. We can beat scams. Okay, we'll light it here. 1, 2, flip maneuver. Correct it. Drop down to 1 engine. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now do not blow up. Thank you. Oh no, we bounced. We're still flying? Oh, come on! Why can't it just, like... You have to absolutely kiss the ground. Yeah, clearly. Blue Origin, if they don't hold again or mess with the clock again, we're gonna be... Did I even do this to the right? Yeah, I did. They're gonna be live here in a couple minutes, so I gotta finish up here pretty quick. Alright, light the 2. Do the flip maneuver. Okay, straighten it out. Down to 1 engine. Straighten it out. Coming in nice and gently. Nice and gently. Nice and gently. Okay, gonna drop a little bit of gas here. God, it's so hard to keep it from swaying back and forth. Drop a little bit more gas here. Okay, we're descending. We're descending. We're descending. Okay, we're descending very slowly, very slowly. This isn't smooth enough. I do not know what is. We just can't be going any horizontal velocity. We're coming in a little bit sideways. Oh, You reused it. I did reuse it. Wow, I barely was translating sideways. No winning here, is there? Alright, try it again. I started that landing burn too late. Okay. Oh my god, don't SN9 on me, you loser. Okay, straighten out, straighten out, straighten out, and kaboom! I could have tried giving a little more throttle, but yeah. It was a lost cause anyway. Alright, I'll get it this time. Ready? Here we go. The winning flip. 1, 2, landing burn, flip maneuver, straighten it out, down to one engine, lowering the throttle here. Right, we're really kind of just hovering it. Now we keep it going straight, 0 horizontal velocity, keep it descending. Looking good, looking good. Okay, this looks really good. This looks really good. Very little horizontal velocity. We'll kill some of that vertical speed here. Alright, we're looking good. Just gotta tap it in. Just gotta tap it in. Give it a little old taparoo. Okay, watching that horizontal speed. Oh, we're kind of gaining some here. Okay, straightening it out. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Oh, don't hover. Oh, this might do us in. Okay, boom, got it. Try putting SAS on retrograde. I don't think that was a thing here. We made it though. I did it. Thrust safeguard. Oops, and I clicked a button. Okay, cool. I will say keywords here. All right, we made it. All right, back to right in time for our booster. I don't even try that. Do the SpaceX ISS docking sim. Oh, that is a blast from the past. But we're back right in time. Actually, we're right in time here. I landed that right in time for Blue Origin going live here. So I think we can stop with the games here and get dialed in for dialed into Blue Origin here. And we just make sure the sound levels look good. We can turn that down a little bit. All right, here we go. Blue Origin going live in 30 seconds unless they do a little bait and switch and do another hold. Unless they jump scare us with a hold again, which they do it every single time. So fit better in the schedule? Absolutely, yeah, I'm a master. I'm a genius. It was all planned out from the beginning. Alright, 10 seconds. Don't you dare put a hold on, Blue Origin. I will sue you. Even though that's you sue Origin. I'll turn into Sue Origin. I'll take up the mantle. Alright, they're going live. Okay, Jeff monologue. This Jeff monologue, you know what this reminds me of? If you ever fly on Delta, if you ever take a Delta flight, Einstein, right? I just need the poofy hair. If you ever fly on Delta, every single Delta flight, right before the safety video, there's like the Delta CEO inserts himself into like a 2-minute like advertisement before the safety video, and he's all trying to be all profound, like the human need for travel connects the world one flight at a time, and together Delta is gonna connect families, and the sense of adventure is core to the human spirit. And, you know, once in a generation, witness once in a generation, once in a lifetime experience is brought to you by Delta. And then they show like someone looking at the Niagara Falls, and they're like, wow. Or they're like in Africa with the like giraffes, and they're like, whoa. And the Delta CEO is like, yeah, that's us. We're awesome. This is what kind of vibe we're getting. Jeff has just put himself into the promo video. Hey, look, these guys are back. Albedo of Jeff's... What? Albedo? What was an albedo? What am I... Yeah, this lady really... Oh, not her, the other one. Show the other lady. This lady really just looks like discount Gwen Shotwell. So, she really does. She's the Chinese knockoff, or the Jeff knockoff of Gwen Shotwell. I feel like I'm in an HR meeting. Maybe she's saying something interesting, but...
And we had to call a scrub. Yeah, the team realized that the scrub was due to ice forming in a...
Why don't think they have the teleprompter? I figured they'd fix that after last time. Maybe not. Just put up, like, some curtains or something. I can see the teleprompter. Oh, there's Nooglin. God, if that thing ever gets painted black, it is such a beautiful rocket. It loses a couple beauty points because of the brown. But if they ever... Oh, this thing is such a good rocket if they were to actually paint it. It looks great right now, but it'd be like a top 5 best looking rocket if they were to paint it black. Listen to the Rolling Stones song, right? Paint it black. Tall boy, very tall boy. The brown is vibe, you think? It appears the pointy end is up. Yes, sir. Although I'm not really an expert on the subject. I think you probably have to... I think Tim's really the foremost expert in the pointy end thing. The slow pan up, yeah. And this is this is a beefy boy. A beefy boy. Got a little ship QD looking thing on there. Pretty much, basically exactly like SpaceX says. I mean, obviously. Yeah, I think just, especially these wings really add strakes, I guess. This thing is a beauty. You can see the little leaf feather. Looks really good. I wonder what it would look like. I wonder if it would look any better if it had one of those, like, splayed fairings. I wonder whatever the technical term is, the ones that, like, fan out. You know, the wider fairings with the diameter increase like Falcon has and a few other rockets have. I wonder if it would look any better like that. Or would it look better with the SpaceX logo? I mean, maybe. I think Big Eyes there. Hello, Big Eyes. I think Nooglin looks better. Hammerhead fairing. Yeah. I guess, yeah. I think my favorite fairing of all time is the Delta II fairing where they painted like a shark, like that used to, that, you know, like in the military would often paint like little shark mouths on the front of certain aircraft, and some of the Delta II fairings had shark mouths on them. That looked beautiful. Best fairing ever. This guy's back. Hello, sir. How are you? You know, honestly, I'm tempted to say that Nooglin looks better than Starship Block 2. Put an Amazon logo on it. Huge crowd is back. Yeah, the 20-person crowd is back with a vengeance. I think Nooglin might look better than Starship Block 2. I'm not a fan. I guess it depends on the angle, but from certain angles, the darn asymmetric flaps is I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. You're a big fan of Block 2? I've noticed a lot of people are. The forward flaps, I'm not sure I like them. I think when you're looking at it from the heat shield side, it looks beautiful. I think it looks even better than Block 1 if you look at it on the heat shield side. But if you look at it, like here, I'll show a picture that I really don't like. Pull up the picture. Let me pull up the picture. First of all, this render, I think the ship looks pretty ugly in this render. Sorry, that wasn't very large. But I'm trying to find here. I think this picture is I think this is its bad side. I think that looks kind of goofy. I think it looks awkward. I'm not a fan. But I think on the back side, if you look at it on the back side though, like this shot, oh, this is a money shot. Look at that, that's beautiful. Or actually, I think the full stack is even better. Like this shot, which actually might even be the same shot, just zoomed out, but oh, mwah. That one's kind of, that one's good. That one's good. I don't like how long block 2 is compared to the booster. The proportions don't look right. Oh, I think the proportions look really good, actually. I don't mind the proportions at all. I'm just the forward flaps. I'm not sold on it yet. I actually think the forward flaps. Ooh, Proski. I'm going to do this while streaming and then respond. Oh, you are watching the stream. Yes, I have. I've done a top 5 ugliest rockets. Oh, no, yes, I did. Is that, yeah, I did top 10. I did the ugliest rocket, where I made a recreation of the Thor Able, and then I did a recreate. Then I did a top 10. I think it was top. Might have been 5. Top 10. I think ugly rockets of all time. It's one of my favorite thumbnails because it's like there's like 10 slots going along the side, and every single one of them is New Shepard. Because who doesn't like to make fun of Blue Origin? Skip a number in the thumbnail. It might have, yeah, because it was hard to. It might have been hard to fit them all in there, so I might have just kind of skipped one. 12 minutes, nice. Yeah, I'll turn the sound on here so I can actually hear what they're saying. Nothing. Cool. What did you realize, QB? Where's Jeff and his shiny head? Here he is. Oh, he's still. Look how dialed in he is again. Look how. I love. There's that meme. There's like dialed in Jeff or something. Weather is green, according to Blue Origin 10 minutes ago. Can someone explain what this means? All the footage coming out today is a great demonstration of why we can't have nice things. Oh, I know why. This was in relation to the leaks. The SpaceX leaks. Because there people were showing footage of like booster 13 in the ocean. That must have been when that was. And apparently, were there more leaks? Were people leaking more stuff? Oh, did it hold again? Oh, come on.
Ambassador, there's actually thousands of us here at Blue. Club for the Future is Blue Origin's non-profit to inspire and mobilize future generations to pursue careers.
Okay, well, we don't know why they're holding. There was a payload view of Ship 29. I don't think Ship 29, I think 31 was the only one to have a payload. Oh, that was the leak. Oh, I thought you were... Oh, never mind. Okay, yep, I got it. Oh, that's cool. Where's that at? Jeff's looking. I haven't been very super active on the usual servers Discord servers where I usually go to see this information. Posted it in general of my server? In general, where? When? Recently? Oh, that's what that is? Oh, payload. Oh, well, I had a little brain fart there. I was thinking the skirt. I don't know why for some reason I was thinking the skirt. That's what that picture... Was it Is it just that picture or is there a video? Oh my god. I was wondering. I thought that was like the Hindenburg or something. Well, I guess if you haven't seen it, this is Ship 29, the Flight 4 ship during re-entry. Wow, that thing was melty. Some movie screenshot. That thing is melty. Oh, wow. This makes me curious to see what 30 or 31 looked like. See if it was any better. Wow. How did that thing survive? That thing has so many holes in it. Yeah, a little bit hot, you think? Wow. It's actually incredible those COPVs didn't pop. You figure if one of those COPVs popped, that would have been mission over, right? Unless there was supposed to... I mean, 1, 2, right? 1, not 2? Unless that's like a smaller one, maybe? Wow. Because you imagine if a COPV pops it. Did they explain the hold or not? Because I was busy looking at other things. Why more leaks? Yeah, I mean, it is disappointing that there's leaks. But that is a very cool picture. This is funny. I am not prepared for the 10 billion welcome to the club tweets tonight. I wonder if the fuel tanks had holes in them and the header tanks were intact. Well, I think it's actually very possible because if you remember, for Flight 1, when the FTS engaged and popped the tanks, the vehicle didn't instantly break apart, and we believe the reason was the autogenous pressurization was actually keeping the tank structurally intact because it was basically pressurizing the tank quicker than gases were leaking out because of the holes, and which is why it took the vehicle so long to break apart. Now, I'm not an expert on autogen pressurization, but my gut feeling is that it only works when the engines are firing. So obviously the engines aren't firing, or my common sense would tell me that it would only operate when engines are firing. So obviously the engines aren't firing during re-entry, so the autogen, if there were holes in the main tanks, the autogen probably wouldn't be able to keep it pressurized. Oh, is that really? The hold is for range? Oh, that's okay, cool. Boat. Oh, come on! How is that a boat, though? But how is that a boat? How is that a boat? That's not what boats do. Once you clear the boat, you just keep counting. Starbase sim? Maybe. I'm going to keep it on here for at least a little bit. I enjoy the rocket. So yeah, anyway, as to the earlier comment about the fuel tank popping, I feel like, okay, so basically, after everything I just said, I do actually kind of like the weird, I don't know what word I'd even use it as, but weird reflexive lines going through it. It looks basically like a shattered monitor screen, or like a TV, like a messed up TV or something. That looks pretty cool. Or like some sort of weird kaleidoscope camera effect. Not really a kaleidoscope effect, but anyway. Tank popping. I think if the tanks were to have holes in them at any point during re-entry, I don't think the vehicle would have survived. I mean, it kind of looks like it would have based on how much damage there was to the payload section. I can't imagine, because you need the pressure to keep it, structurally sound and structurally rigid. If there were holes in the tanks, I mean, unless it was a very, very small hole and gas wasn't leaking out, quick enough. I guess you could repressurize it. No, you can't, because the main tanks aren't pressurized with helium or nitrogen, or I think they use nitrogen. The header tanks obviously are, but you don't have any autogen to repress with. Maybe there was a hole. I don't know. Boatsman, right? Boat. Back from my poo break. No launch yet. No, we have apparently boat issues. BOTE. It's the ULA sniper. Maybe now that the Blue Origin launch, we can say it's the SpaceX snipers. Alright, so it's weird that because they were in that hold for 2 minutes, and then they pretty much instantly basically spun the clock back 10-15 minutes, and then just started counting again. I feel like that's kind of weird. Wouldn't you just hold until the boat's gone and then stop holding? Because it feels like, did they just wind it back, and are they just expecting the boat to be gone by this time? So how does that issue affect the launch? Well, the range needs to be green, right? You got to, for safety reasons, right? Because if you launch and then FTS sort of thing, in a very, very unlikely scenario, just straight up crashes, you don't want boats to be in the kind of debris field. Launching 2 a.m. Yep, I think they said I saw a tweet to new T0 is 2:03 a.m. or 1:03 a.m. my time. But at least we're quite bullish on a launch tonight. That's at least good. Let's see here. Any good memes on Twitter?
me scroll. Elong Ma. That's really funny. Anyone posting any good memes? Oh, now literally, you know what's funny? I hadn't seen the leak all day, and then I scrolled Twitter for like 30 seconds now, and instantly, boom, there's the leak. I don't know why I hadn't seen that before. God, that is so toasty. Shouldn't they have been pulling out warnings prior? Range issues sound very funny. Yeah, I mean, it's been a very common issue for Starship launches. The reason it's an issue for Starship launches is because there's just like, basically just like regular like fishing boats that go out every morning out of the port of Brownsville just to do their regular fishing, and they, you know, they're just like, you know, fishermen. They don't know anything about, they probably don't even know there's Starship even exists, so they're just going out about their day, you know, like, loo, I'm going fishing. Yeah, Forrest Gump's shrimping boat. I'm going shrimping with Lieutenant Dan. And then, you know, they just go out for a cruise, and then, you know, before they know it, they're getting swarmed by, like, Coast Guard helicopters and police boats. Like, bro, you gotta go, man, you gotta go. They're like, oh my god, I just wanted to go shrimping with Lieutenant Dan. And then, you know, that's why these problems happen, because they don't know. And I mean, obviously there are marine notices that get issued, and they should read them, but, you know, they don't always do that. And it's probably the same issue here. Someone was just going for a cruise. I mean, you don't really go for leisure cruises at night, but I mean, there is one, and this is Kennedy, though. I mean, this is off the Florida coast. Very, very, many boats off the Florida coast. I mean, there was one time a cruise ship, I think, scrubbed a Falcon 9 or heavy launch. It was very funny, because they had the cameras, and you could just see a cruise ship entering frame. And it's like, Jesus Christ, of all the people who would know not to, like, it was literally just, the thing scrubbed, and then like a few minutes later, you just saw this giant, gargantuan, like Carnival cruise line just moseying across the frame like nothing was happening. Like, oh, okay, I guess you're just gonna do that now. Are we stuttering again? Stop stuttering, stream. No, stop it. Stop it. It's doing it. No, it stuttered again. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think it stopped. I need to figure out why my internet keeps dying for like 10 seconds at a time every hour. Just got done stocking my room with snacks so I don't have to starve for if there's too many delays. I guess I have mints in my room. I have some Skittles. Not much else. We are waiting a wayward... Yeah, I know, but why did this clock not... Why didn't you just keep... Why didn't you just wait to set a new 2-0 until the boat was clear? Booster offshore divert on the fishing boat? Yeah. Oh, well, they better get out of that boat real quick if they're doing that. This is a cool... Yeah, we're still listening to the ambiance. The ambiance. We're ticking, though. We're ticking. We're making progress. And I can continue my search for more memes. You know, it's nice that this isn't like a Falcon launch where for Falcon, once they start properly, they basically can't hold or change their T0, or they have to completely recycle. If a boat, you know, enters the range, basically past T-minus 35 minutes for a Falcon launch, then we're just done. Game over. Although I guess they can keep counting and I guess they just can't launch with the range red. I guess they could keep it going and just scrub it at T-minus 1 seconds if the boat like literally won't move. But yeah, Falcon's a little more sensitive to that than like I mean, I don't think Starship can only hold for 15 minutes though. So, And the reason, I believe, I'm not totally clear on the reason, but it's something to do with the sub-chill propellants, obviously. So, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here, or tangent, a little bit of a monologue. But so, Falcon and Starship use sub-chilled propellants, so they have the regular propellants stored in liquid oxygen and either RP1 or CH4 stored in the tank farms and the big cylindrical tanks they have set up there. And then then when they go for prop load, they have these recondensers that will basically take that propellant and then chill it to cryogenic temperatures, which increases the density by like, I guess, only 10-15%, I believe, something like that. And then they'll pump it into the vehicle. So obviously, if you're increasing the density of the propellant, you have your tank farm, and your the volume of your tank farm. Basically, you lose about however much density increases there is for the cryo load. So your effective volume is like decreased by like 15-ish%. So it's possible that the reason that they have to, because Nooglin doesn't use cryo fuel, and it finished prop load a while ago, and it's just kind of chilling, just kind of keeping itself topped off, right? And managing the pressures. It doesn't matter because it has a lot of extra reserve propellant. So I believe the reason they can't hold with Falcon is because the tank farm isn't big enough, would be my guess. I don't actually know, but that's my theory. Isn't just actually physically big enough to be able to have enough propellant to keep the thing at flight press. If they were to hold, just because of how much extra density is needed. But which totally doesn't make sense if you just build a bigger tank farm, man. Just build a bigger tank farm. Alright. Still not much to say. See if there's any funny memes. There's a lot of funny memes. I save all my funny memes on my phone now, so I have to go see if I can find them. We have some memes. Bad meme, bad meme, bad meme. This one was kind of funny. How can I search the exact account name and it won't show up? Sorry. Oh, that's a T, that's why. Not an I. That is literally the exact account name. Sorry. Guess I can't find it. Sad. Ah, here it is. Found it. This is pretty funny. The Trump tweet stopped the count and blew every 20 minutes, and it was very, very accurate. I had to learn about propellant burn-off the hard way in the Starship mod. I forgot to turn on cooled tanks while in Duna transit. By the time I got to Duna, I had no fuel and missed, and now they dead. They did! They did. Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. Brutal. Yeah, you gotta learn about it some way. Good thing it wasn't a real Starship going to real Mars, because that'd be really embarrassing if they forgot about burn-off, and then they end up at Mars with 0 propellant left. Alright, we're about to get within T-minus 20 minutes. We got within, like, 12 minutes last time, which was actually right about when they always delayed it. For the last count. So this is actually pretty in line with expectations. It's happening all over again. It's deja vu because I mean, it's kind of probably more of a coincidence, but the blue delays kept happening. The blues, they kept delaying it at about around 12 to 10 minute mark, and then they're doing it again. I did it again. But hey, we're about to get within 20 minutes, and that's exciting. You have a nice little rocket to look at. No, little rocket. Big rocket. You can see the RCS ports over there. Some cold gas thrusters. There's a vent. Just kind of pointing at things now because there's not much exciting going on. We got a vent. There's a little feed line. Okay, quarter way through my snacks. Uh-oh. This is when they delayed it. This is when they, this is when they got the hold. This is when they entered that hold at the beginning of the stream. And then I think they kept counting, and then they got down to, 11 minutes and like 3 seconds is when they called the hold for the boat. Not being efficient in the slightest. Yeah, well, you should be fine as long as they don't keep delaying, which for the love of God, please launch the stupid rocket. I swear to God, by all things that are holy in this world, by the power of Jesus Christ, Muhammad, and Satan, launch this stupid rocket. Can't ever... I have my webcam mounting skills are never very good. I have a very tall monitor, and so yeah, it's kind of weird. I always have to sometimes kind of look like this to really look directly into the webcam, and it looks weird. Looks weird. Come on. No scrubs. It's like the game show, right? No whammy, no scrubs, no delays, no holds. Launch. Proceed direct. Launch. There will be no scrubs. There will be no delays. There will only be launches. And then landings. Hopefully. Good looking rocket, though. Good looking rocket. Exciting to finally see this thing fly. Honestly, well, which are you guys more interested in or excited for? Nooglin or Flight 7? I'd honestly say Flight 7. You can just feel it. There's an aura. There's an aura about Starship launches that nothing else even comes close to. Nothing. Even like Demo 2 didn't even come close to it. Demo 2 didn't. Polaris Dawn didn't. Inspiration 4 didn't. Nooglin very, very slightly. Okay, well there you go. I wasn't in the community for Falcon Heavy, but I don't know if Falcon Heavy even got that high. What other big space? I mean, there's been a few cool. Dart was a cool one, just like payloads that they launched. Whatever they launched on Falcon Heavy not too long ago was pretty big. Yeah, no rocket has the. Oh, we have a promo video that they probably showed yesterday. Blurgeon Europa Clipper, yeah, that was the one. That was a pretty cool launch. I love how they're smiling 24/7. Like, if you look at their faces, like, even when they're not talking, they're just, like, looking at the other person, like... Well, Nooglin, next launch this year, maybe IFT-8, like 1.8. I mean, honestly, SpaceX has been blowing my mind with how quickly they've been launching. I thought right about now would be like Flight 6, when Flight 6 would be launching. But now Flight 7, like, I thought Flight 7 would be like April, March, middle of January for Flight 7. And they have Ship 34 just rolled out to Massey's today, so Flight 8, I mean, regulatory, they might have some help on the regulatory front. And the regulatory, I thought regulatory would be quite difficult for Flight 7 because, new ship, but super easy. Like, oh, golly. Things are starting to click into gear over at Starbase. No more, like, months-long drama episode, like soap operas. It was like a full season of soap opera. Like, full season of Days of Our Lives every time we were trying to get a date for basically flights 1 through 5. But now things have just started to click into gear. Has Nooglin gone before? Oh yeah, you're right. It does have no aft flaps. I remember that. Yep. Good. Yep. So, but still, if I thought Flight 8 would be net June, if they can get it in March, or Gosh golly, February, if I may dare to even say. That'd be a huge, huge Saturn V. Lol, imagine being smaller than the Saturn V. Back made a sandwich. Hope you enjoy your sandwich. Oh no, are we stuttering again? Did we have our hourly stutter? We might have. It might be over though now. Nope, here it is. Okay, I think it passed. Hope it doesn't do that during launch. Has Nooglin made it before under T-minus 10? I don't believe so either. I don't believe so either, but I don't believe so. No, it has. It's been in the 9 minutes. It's been in the 9 minutes. One of the maybe multiple times that they wound the clock back. I'm pretty sure, about 75% sure.
So you get a sense of the scale with that vehicle, and well, you know, we might be
Yeah, there's a pilot for scale right here in the top left of your screen. See, my head is like half as tall as the Nooglin. So that's the scale. Either my head's really big or Nooglin. It's very small. Actually, being smaller than Saturn V couldn't be Starship. At this point with Block 2, Starship is like substantially bigger than Saturn V, which is nuts. So Nooglin looks good. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful rocket. Not a fan of the brown. I think the brown makes it go from a 8 out of 10 to maybe a I don't know. I think okay, so when you do an out of 10 scale, the problem that people always seem to run into is they don't really think that really utilize 5 as the average. Like 5, like a lot of the times when you like rate something out of 10 and you rate it a 5, that's like, ooh, that's kind of a rough score. Hate to tell ya. But like, no, 5 is average. So like an average looking rocket is Atlas 5. That'd be like a 5 out of 10. Maybe even the Falcon 9 would be a 5. Like Starship Block 1 would be like a 10 out of 10. Beautiful rocket. Space Shuttle, 10 out of 10. Saturn 5, probably a 9 out of 10. Falcon Heavy, 9 out of 10. Delta Heavy, 8 out of 10. Starship Block 2, 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Nooglin Black. Nooglin would be an 8 out of 10. Brown Nooglin is like a 6 or 7 out of 10 probably. But see, you know what? I just made the same mistake that I was complaining about. I rated every rocket as a 5 or better. You're 33 seconds ahead of me? Oof. I'll see let me actually like look at a clock on my phone and I'll see how delayed my YouTube stream is. Oh wow, my stream is like my Blue Origin stream is like 30 seconds delayed. So this is this stream, not my stream. Let me try refreshing. Not home. Sorry, one more refresh. If I'm getting closer, let me try the Blue Origin website. See if it's any closer. Yeah, I'm really delayed. Oh, this one is closer. This one's about 15 seconds ahead. All right, that'll get rid of a lot of our delay. Paint the fairings silver. So silver fairings would look cool. They look cool in KSP. Okay, so I gotta think of some active rockets that are like ugly. Ariane 6 is probably maybe a 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. What are some ugly rockets? I mean, like Atlas Able, 4 Able, those are both 1 out of 10s, ugly. Soyuz, I mean, the Korolev Cross is beautiful, but Soyuz in general is like a 5 out of 10. Soyuz Forgot, I think, looks really cool. That's like a 6 out of 10. I'm really into this rating rockets thing. The Chinese rockets, they're all like 4 or 5 out of 10s, all the long marches. They're all pretty generic looking. Vega's like a 4 out of 10. Rate Astra Slide. I think the Astra rocket in general is like a 4 out of 10. The Astra Slide, though, was an 11 out of 10. Yeah, I have my stream. So basically, the delay on my stream is like 2 seconds. So that's pretty good. Fake Chine Starship 0 out of 10. Nooglin time. Yeah, we're about to get within 10 minutes. Fake Chine. What's Fake Chine Starship? Are you talking about like Booster 4? Or did they make like a mock-up? I don't remember that ever being a thing. Whose lunch I have a test in the morning? Oh, you mean Chinese? Oh, mate, you forgot an E? Chinese Starship. Yeah. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. 10 minutes. Game over. Game over. All right, let me get my other earbud in and let's dial in here.
Till launch, we are awaiting here the go no go poll for Nooglin's first
Okay,
launch.
I'm gonna have the sound down permanently now.
We're gonna throw it over
All right.
to launch control. They're gonna go around the room and see if we are ready to go to space.
All right, tell me if this is too quiet.
That upstairs we have our launch control and
All right, go no go time.
control room. In the mission control room, we have the team that is managing our Blue Ring Pathfinder payload.
Call it the Eagle 9. Yeah, that wouldn't not the same vibe.
Webcast, I'm particularly proud of our Blue Ring team. It's the team.
What's the
that
fish in
works
shape?
with
Yeah.
Origin.
Yeah, time to lock in.
Very hard on this payload, and they are ready that as soon as the second stage separates from the first stage.
Are we gonna hear the go no go? Because that'd be nice.
Is heading out.
Because a lot of the times we don't hear on Starship. I don't think we normally hear the go no go, the full like everyone going through. Although I don't even know if they do a full like audio go no go. They could just do like a digital one where someone just presses a button that says like go go go, and then you just the flight director. So good with the fair stack. Sweet. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Roger, report when those are complete. Recovery. Go.
Oh, someone wasn't go. I missed that.
Go. LSO. Go. OSM. Go. RC.
Did that spell Nooglin?
ESR.
Go Nooglin.
Go.
That's pretty funny.
Go. And BMD. Go. LD is go as well.
Okay, here we go.
LD on count 1 with the terminal count. Briefing all personnel remain in current positions until launch. Maintain operational silence in the control room. All controllers move to count 1.
Where I've been looking for Jeff this whole time. Where is he? I can't. He's in this back room, isn't he?
On count 1. Briefly state reason. OSM LD set hold fire switch to launch position.
Where's Jeff? I don't spy him.
Launch. And LD is in launch. Guido verify abort request flag false.
Is this him? Oh, I think I found him. Here he is. I found the head. I spy the head.
Abort request is false. Roger.
It's Tim Todd on the camera. No, that wasn't Tim Todd. This is Dim Todd. Dim Todd over at Blue Origin. All right, we have the go. We're go for launch here. So now it's starting to get real. Starting to get a little bit of excitement going. I think T-minus 4 minute is when we get into the terminal count. That'd be the next major milestone. Weather is a go. Thomas, he did.
This is our first flight, and obviously we've prepared rigorously for it.
All right, it's getting real. Starting to get excited.
Ground testing or mission simulation is a replacement for flying this rocket. Our key objective today is to
Do a poll if it explodes or not.
Anything
Nah.
beyond that is a bonus, and believe me, we are.
It's not going to explode. We don't even.
Now,
Don't you put those ugly thoughts in me, Ricky Bobby. I don't remember the exact quotes.
30 seconds to go until launch. Our terminal count is beginning.
How's the audio balancing? Is it good? Do you want me to turn it up or down?
For launch this evening.
The mission, the
of a rocket that
Blue
we
Origin
have
stream, is
in
it too loud or too quiet?
Our Nooglin rocket is called Nooglin.
No, it's called Nooglin.
Named after an American hero, John Glenn, the first American to orbit.
Turn it up a little bit? Okay.
Circling it 3 times in 1962.
He also
Have a random
served
build-up?
as a US senator
Good
for more
question.
than 2 decades in the state of Ohio, and then amazingly, Senator Glenn flew to space again in 1998 at the age of 77 on board the Space Shuttle Discovery STS-95.
I actually had no
He
idea.
led an incredible life. He died in 2016 at the age of 95.
John Glenn flew
Shortly before
on
he died,
a space shuttle mission, and
Bezos was able to connect with the senator. and tell him that we hope that he'd be willing to lend his name to Blue's first orbital rocket.
There wasn't a minute
And we have
left.
here
Oof.
a copy of the letter that he sent back. You can see it is.
This is actually a pretty cool
really
story.
meaningful to us. Just a moment. Let me read you a couple of words. When I first orbited the Earth in 1962, you were still 2 years from being born. And when I
Harley
returned to
stutter.
space
Oof,
in
is it
1998,
happening?
Blue Origin was still 2 years in the future. But you were already.
Oh, yeah, it's happening.
A vision of space travel accessible not only to highly trained pilots, engineers, and scientists, but to all of us. I'm
Stop
deeply
stuttering.
touched that you've named the second generation
Stop stuttering.
of rockets Nooglin.
Stop it.
As the original.
Stop it.
I can tell you, I see the day coming when people will board spacecraft the same way.
I'm gonna punch your screen.
When that happens,
This stutter's really
it will be
bad.
largely because of your epic achievements this year.
I get goosebumps every time. You know, he's the first American to orbit
Stop.
Earth, and I've seen that letter hanging in our headquarters building in Kent.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's one of our treasured.
That's not stopping.
Everyone
Why now?
maximize 4 minutes and 30
Oh, it stopped.
seconds to go until launch. We are very close.
It stopped stuttering.
We're
Okay.
here on terminal count.
Hopefully that was-
Do not
hopefully
go
that'll-
anywhere.
Hopefully that was our hourly stutter. Now we won't get one during launch. And instead of stream open just in case, I think we should be good. You spy Jeff, always spy Jeff. The shiny head. Alright, here we go. Coming up about... Oh, here comes terminal count. Right, in about 3 seconds here. Alright, here's terminal. I think we're...
Minus 4 minutes and counting.
Alright, we're
Terminal
in...
count active.
We're into terminal count. Huge. Shiniest thing in the camera
Timer
shot yet.
started.
Jeff's head is probably going to be brighter than... It's probably going to be brighter than the rocket, than the plume. He's probably not. Oh, they have a crowd. That's pretty cool. No, is that clapping or is that...
Yes,
No, I thought that was clapping. That's just ground systems. All right, here we go. 3.5. Jeffrey Baldzos.
Magic charge initiated.
All right. No scrubs. No engine aborts. No boats. Clean count and then launch.
Now securing all the commodities to our first stage and our
Hype.
second stage. They're also going to be draining and purging all the umbilicals that are supplied to Nooglin.
Oh boy, here we go. Whoa, hey David.
Minus 3 minutes.
Let's go. 3 minutes and counting. Up to date. Streams look good. You can go to hospital for eye damage after looking at this idea. It is a bright boy, that guy. That guy is a bright boy. No abort. Let's go. No aborts.
GS2 hydraulic secured.
Sorry? Yeah, you might have. Pause the song, bro. Alright, 2.5 minutes to launch. Here we go. Let's get dialed in here.
Start.
So your first heavy lift usable launch will hopefully make it orbit. Yeah, I mean, this will be huge. We finally, after almost like basically 10 years of Falcon 9, this will be the second orbital class reusable
You're now pressurizing
rocket.
so their flight pressures, of course, this is crucial.
If not counting shuttle
of
true.
our engines.
I pray this launch goes well. I hope it does too. I'm pretty bullish on it though. I think they'll get it.
2 minutes.
The landing will be pretty difficult, but you know, hey, getting a new test flight is super fun. Is that a helicopter?
We're switching off the ground power supply and transitioning Nooglin.
Sounds like a helicopter. It's like, I don't know if it's a drone. No, that wouldn't be a helicopter unless that camera's like super zoomed in, because that is super close. It is, you can feel like you can hear like the chopper sound, right? The blade spinning. All right, 1:30.
30.
No scrubs, no aborts.
Power internal.
Good launch, good landing. Here we go. Good orbit. Let's get it.
There it is.
I almost thought it was Jeff's head. Yeah. Is that a rocket or is that Jeff's head? Who knows? So shiny. Can't tell the difference. All right. Here's the crowd coming up, coming to life. SpaceX intercepts Nooglin with the Falcon 9 with what if? Helicopter nearby.
Minus 60 seconds.
All right, 1 minute. Here we go. Lock in.
Brain
Sorry if I miss a few chat messages here because I'm staring at the screen. Here we go. Whoa, Jeff's head. Look at Jeff's head. 40 seconds. Whoa. What is... That's a little overexposed.
APU's running.
APU's 30 seconds.
GS1 at flight level.
Here we go.
GS2 at flight level.
There's deluge.
Big water start.
20 big water.
That's a big water command. There's a water deluge. Here we go, Nooglin.
It's time to do this. Let's light this candle.
Autopilot enabled.
SAS is on.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
No abort. Ignition. Oh, that's so loud. That's so loud. And she's flying. Liftoff. Nooglin. That thing is so slow. Look how slow it
All
is.
7 engines at full thrust.
Oh, that TWR is low. We're at liftoff though.
Now passing 18 seconds into flight.
20 seconds. Max Q. A little over, I think, a minute and a half. A little over a minute and a half. Wait for max Q. Pitching downrange.
Chamber pressures look good. 27 seconds.
She's
in.
flying.
Now begun the pitch roll maneuver to point down range. Body rate responses are nominal. Chamber pressures continue.
Oh, look at that shot. Look at the roll program. 40 seconds. 7 BE4s.
Roll strakes are now level. Chamber pressures continue to look good.
50 seconds. Coming up on max Q.
Good coming down from the vehicle. Chamber pressures continue to look nominal.
Engine's looking good. Alright.
And liftoff.
All 7 engines continue to look good on the first.
That is that plume is beautiful. That
Responses are nominal.
beautiful plume.
1 minute 15 seconds into flight.
As we build a road to space.
That liftoff call is way too late, but whatever. Very delayed, no matter. Oh, cloud. Hopefully that was just a cloud and not the rocket dying.
Performed well. Now passing 1 minute 30.
There we go. That might be WB.
One Nooglin is now supersonic.
Supersonic, okay. Max Q.
Engines continue to perform well. Now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
Alright, max Q. This thing is so much slower than Starship and Falcon. So much slower.
Data quality continues to look good.
This is really good though.
Good, all set.
Everything is just taking longer.
Maximum dynamic
Alright, so 3 minutes and 10 or 20 seconds is Miko.
On that vehicle, we
Now
have
passing 2 minutes into flight.
Still looking good.
Chamber pressures continue to look good on all 7 B4 engines.
Alright, I don't think we're gonna get onboards, but that's fine.
Look good. 1 minute to Miko.
Minute to Miko. I wouldn't be too optimistic about onboards.
D3U LH2 chill in started.
Alright, they're chilling the upper stage.
D4s continue to perform well throughout the boost phase.
Oh, is that a...
Now passing 2 minutes 30.
I'm not sure. Is this ahead of the vehicle? Is this like a WB-57 or something? Guidance looks good. Don't see any issues with controllability. They do not have the power steering. Oh, I mean, to be fair, on the first Starship launch, there basically weren't any onboard cameras. There were a few, but not many. It was very rare. Oh, onboard! Boom, onboard.
RCS priming. Now passing.
W, Jeff. All right, we're less than 10 seconds from Miko.
And we have Miko.
All right, Miko. Let's see if we can see it visually. All right, looking for SCS.
Yep.
All right, wait for ignition of the BE3Us. Wait for the call. We don't have any video. We see accelerate. No, we don't see acceleration.
And we have ignition.
We have ignition.
Both BE3Us, chamber pressure's good.
There is acceleration. Ignition. I don't know what that is, what that shot is. There's onboards at the upper stage.
Now passing 3 minutes, 40 seconds in.
Oh, is that?
Body rates look good.
Oh,
Data quality coming down from both stages. Looks good.
acceleration is slow.
GS2 performing a pitch-up maneuver. Body rate response is nominal.
Okay, I think we're still good though.
Chamber pressure continues to look good.
Chamber pressure's nominal.
We
That
have
might have.
payload fairing jettison.
Alright, payload fairing. That could have just been like some ice. Yeah, probably just ice peeling off. The acceleration is very slow though, but
Separation
Both continue to
confirmed
perform
of the
well.
two stages.
it could just be just some data thing, or maybe it's just slow stage.
2 is now continuing its
They managed it, yep. Alright, now we're waiting for the landing.
Passing 4 minutes, 20 seconds into
Oh, are we getting our stutter?
Going to try to make a landing.
less than 3 minutes now
You see
remaining.
the landing target out there.
No, stop stuttering.
And we were
Stop
going to
stuttering.
land on the Jacqueline, the landing ship
Continue to look good.
that is awaiting this beautiful booster to make a landing.
Stop stuttering.
GS2 bottles look good.
No, stop dropping frames. No, stream. Okay, I don't know if this. I don't know if this map is actually based on live telemetry. Really cool if it is. It looks like we're back from the stutter.
Seconds into flight.
That was ice, yeah, probably. For history, yeah. That's cool. All right, now we just have to wait for WJF. Yeah, this is going good so far. Orbital velocity is like 17,000 miles an hour, or is it 17,000 kilometers an hour? How fast is orbital velocity in miles an hour?
E3 use continues to look good.
Or isn't it 20? What?
20 seconds in.
Anyone know orbital velocity in miles an hour?
GS1 engine ignition.
Thank you again, everybody, for
GS1
joining
has
us for
reached out.
Nooglin's first launch to space so far.
Oh yeah, we have the entry burn coming up here.
Everything
17,000. Okay.
phenomenal.
Yep.
A clean separation of stage 1 from stage 2.
That's what I thought. I don't know if I was getting miles or kilometers switched up. So kilometers like 24, 25,000.
Landing spot where the feather is there.
No, it's like 20. No, it'd be like 27,000
And
kilometers.
stage 2 carrying
Okay.
Pathfinder for Blue
So
Jay.
it's still got a second stage. Still has a long way to go.
Where we will be collecting data for 6 hours. But let's continue to watch here.
All right, we're waiting for the entry burn here.
On their way.
Good, both B3 use.
All right, we keep saying good calls. Jeff's stand up now. Look at his shiny head.
Confirm GS1 engine chill active.
Okay. Yeah, if they can nail this landing, that'd be huge.
Less than 1 minute now remaining to exo atmospheric engine ignition.
Yep, there's their
6 minutes.
infamous name for it now.
So coming up here, we're going to see the middle
Live
of
Jeff
the
Cam.
BE4
Body
engines
rates on
on the
GS1
booster
Hey,
right
we didn't
up.
stutter again, did we? You might have for a second, but we're good
Chamber
now.
pressures on both BE3
This
use
is going to
continue look good
slow the
throughout burn.
vehicle down.
No
and the
onboards.
vehicle gets
I have a
closer
feeling we're not going to
to
get any
exactly
footage of the first stage unless
2
it's
out of the 3 middle
until we see
engines
the,
will shut off, and just one in the center
drone
will
ship.
remain to help slow as well as
I'm
guide
so
the
shocked.
vehicle
Hey,
back to
I mean,
the
I
landing
think there's a
As you've also
decent
seen
chance of the
on
landing.
Booster vehicle, we have the steering fins at the top of the booster.
They showed a ship cam
along
yesterday.
the
I'm
slopes,
confident
which
there'll be a
act
ship cam.
essentially as wings. This vehicle is flying back to the Jack.
All right, here we go. Entry burn coming up here.
Providing lift to come in for a nice, soft, and vertical landing.
Let's see. We wait for confirmation. Look at the telemetry. See if we see telemetry decreasing.
Chamber pressures on both BE3 use.
I don't see telemetry. We don't hear a call out for entry burn.
All 3 engines relight confirmed.
Okay. Velocity isn't.
Good on GS2.
Oh, is this upper stage or lower bottom stage?
Planned burn.
Okay, there. Telemetry or velocity decreasing. I think this is the bottom, the lower, the boost stage. The camera froze. I think we lost the onboard, but entry burn seems to be going well. Am I buffering? I may have buffered slightly, but we're good now. Okay, watching the telemetry.
Seeing good MR response on the B3U engines. Seeing good throttle profile. Chamber pressures continue to look good.
Okay, well, shut about B3s. I want to hear about the
20
BE4s.
seconds into flight.
Okay, we seem to have lost telemetry from the booster. I don't know if that's just a live stream.
Pressures staying within their acceptable.
We don't have-
body rate responses look good.
We don't have call-outs. I haven't heard any. I haven't heard any
8
call-outs
minutes 40 seconds in.
about the first stage in a minute here. So let's see if we can. It might have popped. We're not getting any booster telemetry. It might have popped.
Now passing 9 minutes into flight.
Nothing about the booster. I think we can.
Continue to see data from both stages.
Okay, we have data. I'm not sure. He didn't comment on what that data said exactly. So I think we have a suspected rut at this point. This thing isn't progressing. Plasma blackout. I mean, that Falcon doesn't have those.
GS2 data quality continues to look good throughout the burn. Chamber pressures both.
Yeah, GS2 data looks good. I'm not hearing any GS1 data.
GS2 trajectory is nominal.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of GS2 callouts, not a lot of GS1 callouts. How not to land a Nooglin video? That would be funny. I think we can.
3 minutes now remaining in the GS2 burn.
Okay, I think we can safely say that booster is dead.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Wow, what a moment so far. We obviously have some frozen data here on our stage 1, on our booster. We're still waiting to understand what the situation is with the booster. Meanwhile, our second stage, GS2.
Imagine not landing a heavy lift, super heavy lift launch vehicle booster on the first try. Imagine. I mean, it took SpaceX.
Towards, MEO, which
You're late. You are.
This evening. We are still waiting.
You see good throttle response
Again,
on both
our our primary objective, getting to orbit safely.
Yeah, I mean, it took super heavy many attempts. I mean, basically 4 attempts basically to get the landing down. It didn't. Well, I mean, I guess on the first flight, it didn't attempt the landing. So yeah, I guess something happened on the.
Look good throughout the GS2 burn.
Guess something happened on that. Entry burn. We call it. So you're telling me there's a. Yeah, what does kind of sound like a SpaceX name? I think we can probably move the little mission slider, the progress bar here, away from. Velocity seems to be building very nicely on the second stage.
GS2 is now 1,700 kilometers downrange, traveling at
how fast?
6.7 kilometers per second.
Okay, that's information I know, because 7.7 kilometers a second is orbital velocity. They'll probably get up, because they're going to MEO, they'll probably go a little bit quicker than that, so maybe like 7.9 kilometers a second. That's the unit I know.
Down from Tidris.
Rip booster. Probably turned left and he got the booster to explode. Why would it turn left? What, did it turn left to pay respects? Not press F?
Both BE-3Us continue to look good, tracking nicely. And
Or are they stuck there? I think the reason it's stuck is because the booster is not in one piece.
12 minutes.
They didn't add reaction wheels. Grid fins are better? Maybe. Maybe that's one thing we'll learn. Maybe something probably burned, or maybe the engine just popped. Maybe the engine rutted. I feel like that'd almost be the most likely scenario. All right, we're pretty much at orbital velocity. We should expect SECO momentarily. Still wait.
IP vanish. GS2 is now orbital.
Okay. Fins are nice, but I wouldn't immediately start assuming that it was the fins that. Alright, we should be expecting SECO here.
And we have engine cut off.
Yep, velocity stop increasing. That is a successful orbital insertion.
Body rates look good following engine cut off.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. SECO. We shut
Forgot to add a hot stage ring, yeah.
On the second stage. What does that mean? That means that we hit our key, critical, #1 objective. We got to orbit safely.
Nooglin.
Blue Origin, y'all have gone orbital.
It's Glen over. All right, so yeah, how about that? Blue Origin is now officially a orbital rocket company. On their first attempt, they have made it onto orbit on their first attempt. Nooglin is an operational rocket. Didn't stick the landing. And about the entry burn, I mean, I wouldn't honestly assume that it was the fins right away, because if a fin melted during the entry burn, that probably wouldn't cause the data to. I wouldn't probably rug the whole vehicle and cause, a data freeze. So. Got blinded. The booster got blinded by Jeff said, yeah, I couldn't figure it. Lost track of where it was. So, hey, they did it. I mean, that was a mostly successful flight. Nooglin made orbit before Starship. Technically. So how about that? Good job, Blue Origin. Props to you guys. Well, I think that's just about it. I think we've done it. I think it was a nice, successful stream. Streaming Flight 7, of course. I mean, my first theory would just be an engine rud. Or maybe one of the engines didn't relight or something. I mean, they said 3 of them did, but maybe something just popped right after. I mean, it could have been heating too. It could have been some sort of G-force thing, but yeah. Hey, well, we'll wait for official word from Blue Origin, should they wish to provide it. And really what I want to see is camera views, but I wouldn't be too optimistic about that happening. But anyway, yeah, I will, of course, be streaming Flight 7. Very excited for it. Basically less than 14 hours away, less than 13 hours away. This is like this is a good time to be a rocket fan. We got 2 huge launches happening basically within a day of each other. So, assuming Flight 7 doesn't scrap. So yeah, I'll see you all for Starship Flight 7. Yeah, I hope to see you all there. Booster had a rud. Oh, I think we can assume it did. I mean, it's possible they can't confirm it because they just lost the data. So, but I'm sure they'll be able to confirm it. You'll be there. Awesome. Hope to see you there. So yeah, with that, I think we can close up shop here. I'll be in class, but I'll be there. Hey, that's the way to roll, right? Yeah, I think we'll close up shop here, and I'll see you guys all in basically a few hours for Flight 7. Hopefully, we have a successful catch. And a successful entry and a successful deployment of our Starlink satellites, our dummy satellites. Anyway, yeah, all right. That's going to do it for today. Yeah, see you guys. See you, Shree. See you, David. See you, Kiwi. See you, everyone. See everyone tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Please rate or comment this video. Once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And bye.